No, aloha everyone. Long-term portfolio and quarterly portfolios for the win. What a day for Meta, man. I was going to try to add to it here on this day, but volume was too low. Would have been shaken out of most of it for the swing before it could become this position trade, but I'm long Meta from there's the white arrow way back there. Was adding to it in the long-term portfolio on the way down. Told everybody how much I love this stock, and when everybody was saying how much they hated it. I'm not bullish on Meta because of Facebook. I'm bullish on Meta because of the metaverse in the future. And clearly, Wall Street agrees. Beautiful breakout to new highs today, but also Google just super, 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 super impressive. And that's why you see the relative strength line, the QQQ, FNGU look like it does. I mean, just spectacular. Now, you guys know, though, with these mega caps, the long term, quarterly, our position trades are doing well. There's just been a lot of noise lately with the recent swing trades, and I'm going to keep saying it. I'm willing to take shots. I know that eventually the leadership is going to roll into the IWM, IWO. I know it's going to happen. I don't know when. I'm not trying to time it, but when I get signals, I want to take them because the day's going to come when I'm going to get signals, not take them. They're all going to work and they're going to work spectacularly. And I'm starting to get some better looking charts now. They still need to form, they still need to base out, they still need to time wise get structurally proper, but I'm starting to see some charts that I really like out there. We'll see if it turns into anything. As for my bread and butter, beautiful setup signals, we're still lacking those, but man, when they show up, I just want to make sure I'm not caught flat-footed. And with that note, the IWM, you can see the relative strength line, brand new lows, no reason to focus on small caps or mid caps. And then you see the growth side, same thing. You see the value side, the same thing. So it's all about these big caps, the QQQ, FANG stocks, and still semiconductors. They're not as strong, but they're close enough. And IGV has really been taking the lead lately, which then leads us to our new long positions. PLTR, look at the relative strength line on PLTR, lower left to upper right, already was another recent swing position, have it in the long-term portfolio. Now, obviously, it's breaking out again. Remember when we went long back here? What did it do right after it broke out? It's going to pull back. So I'm expecting a pullback. I don't think I'll get that pocket pivot point signal, buy signal. So make sure you position size properly. I'm going to try to get long above the high of the day. Calculating my size, probably probably from down here, because I'm going to increase size on this one, and then this will be the final stop, just in case it triggers fills and fails. I mean, you never know. It could happen. But PLTR, big technology stock, big, 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 big stock. Not a mega cap, but it is a big cap. NOW sticks with that IGV theme. Notice how the IGV chart happens to look just like NOW. I wonder which stock is your leader. Now, it also happens to look like Cyber, but still, you can clearly see IGV is NOW. This is in the long-term portfolio. It is breaking out of this base. It's better seen on a weekly chart. You can kind of see this base on base. And if you look at PLTR, you can kind of see a big cup with handle forming here. So they both have weekly chart breakouts. So even though it's extended here, I'm going to get long. I'll calculate my size from the 50 SMA, and this will be my final stop on this swing. But remember, it's in the long-term portfolio. 806.53, so is IGV. 806.53 is the trigger, and that will be the stop. But we'll see if this one works. It's basically a double bottom breakout base, but it is extremely extended. We should expect a pullback. And like I'm going to say in my commentary, we're in the month of July. It doesn't escape me that we're coming up to August, September, October, which are seasonally the worst 3 months for stock market returns. So that's always in the back of my mind. And then SNPS, this is very great, steady, long-term winner. This is semiconductor related. Now, is it a pocket pivot point signal today? No. Is it right off the 50 SMA today? No. Is it a semiconductor name? Yes. So just like NOW, just like PLTR, I will increase size in this, but I have to position knowing that more than likely the breakout, just like this one recently, just like PLTR, is going to probably pull back before it works. So I'll size in from the 50 SMA. This will be my final stop on the swing trade. But if you want to position trade this one, technically this thing isn't going to really fail until it gets below here. So just keep that all in mind. And then the last one is SITM. This is also semiconductor related. It is no longer canceling quality, but what you have here on a weekly is a long, basically like a double bottom like structure right here, and now a handle and a breakout of this handle. It's not a leader, but it is above all of its proper moving averages. It is breaking out of a base. It is over $100. It is a big cap stock, so we'll go with it. I'm going to try to get long above 134.16. I'll be calculating my size from this low, and my final stop will be this low. And out of all of them, this is the one I like the least, but semiconductor name, big cap software related name, big cap software related name. So you kind of see the theme that we're going. So for now, this is where our focus is. Long-term quarterly portfolio, these big cap, mega cap swings that could turn to position trades until the IWM and IWO lead. Once they start leading, then I can have more confidence and conviction buying stock charts that look like this. Because guys, this is a very pretty chart. This is one that back in the day I'll load up into, but in this tape, I won't load up into this one just yet, especially with it being a biotech stock, and especially with the biotech relative strength line looking like this. Have a great weekend, everyone.